Hello, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Jason.
We are co-founders of MetaLighthouse. We are a love-based organization founded by psychics and scientists working together to create social change through empathy. And while our scientists are working on their own advanced technology developments, Jason and I are working on the metaphysical side of our organization. Just yesterday, we were talking with one of our partners, Vanessa, at the Wellness Cooperative in Sturbridge, Mass, and she was asking us about the Orgone devices that we make. Jason's going to lower the screen so you can see the Orgone. I've been making these for the past 7 years, but most people have never heard of Orgone. But Orgone is the same thing as chi or prana or your life force energy, and it's present within all living things. Orgone devices are created to enhance life force energy and block harmful EMFs or electromagnetic frequencies in your environment, such as Wi-Fi, cell phones, computers, cell towers, and so forth. EMFs are everywhere. I use resin base in various types of crystals, such as rose quartz, amethyst, clear quartz, sodalite, kind of whatever I can get my hands on, and I also make custom pieces as well. I always feel more comfortable if I'm wearing an Orgone pendant, or I keep a little disc in my pocket, or keep a pyramid near my computer as I'm working, because I know it's really helping to make me feel like I can keep going and not get depleted. Because that's the thing about EMFs, they tend to deplete your life force energy. And what does that mean? It means you feel, when you're working on your computer for hours on end, you start to feel depleted, even depressed, chronic fatigue. These are all symptoms of being around Wi-Fi or having too much exposure to EMFs. So we highly recommend Orgone. And if you're wondering what I'm wearing here, I've just started making these headpieces with a little Orgone disc on the third eye. And here's a little pendant I have as well. Our other pendants are a bit larger than this on the website, but I'll also list these soon as well. So in the comment section on this feed, I will put a coupon code. If you're interested in buying any Orgone from us, go to our website, MetaLighthouse.org, and I'll put the coupon in the comment section.
Hi, Missy. Hi, Leah. I hope to see you soon, Leah. We'll be in touch.
That's Lynn.
Oh, I can't see. Look, oh, Lynn. Hi, Lynn.
We're both a little bit blind. Sorry about that. Well, today, like we advertised, we're going to be doing more readings. We've had a lot of fun doing it. We're not used to doing these live feeds, but we've enjoyed it the past few times, and we've done readings for some of our viewers. So we've already gotten a couple of questions, which I want to read now, and Jason will do a reading. And the first one is coming from Pam. Excuse me, that's not Pam. This is PW from Connecticut. She sent us a question about her relationship. She and her partner have taken a 3-month break, and she's wondering if it's going to work out. She knows that there is love on both sides, but she just is curious to see if he's the right one.
Can you shuffle these for me, Sarah? So we'll just repeat that question out loud again, just so I double check.
Okay, PW from Connecticut is wondering about her relationship. They've taken a 3-month break, and she's wondering if it's going to work out.
Okay. Pull 3 cards on this question for PW. Okay. So let's look at what this has to tell us here. The first card that comes about is the 7 of Wands, and this card is really good in reference to describing their relationship. The 7 of Wands is a traditional card of maintenance, and navigation. So the sheer fire energy of the wands is in the relationship, which shows compatibility, but it also shows that they're in a maintenance cycle right now and to maintain the love that they have for each other. The Ace of Cups comes next, and this card is significant to talk about new inspiration and love, new doors opening that come through maintenance. So by maintaining the relationship predominantly with empathy, intuition, and communication, they're going to find new doors, or you're going to find new doors to open in this relationship. Now, when we talk about your partner, his card is a Knight of Coins reversed. And this card just means that he's going through an internal struggle within inside himself, and he's trying to come up with solutions. And predominantly, this says that the relationship shall be maintained. It looks very good, and I see a new chapter coming. But he's got to be very careful of looking at the negative and looking at being too critical going within. And kind of just surrender and trust. But this does look like a new door to a new level within this relationship.
Awesome. PW, if you're watching, I hope that helps. All right, let's take our next question. Jason, if you shuffle, I'll read the question.
All right.
Ernie from Lunenburg, Mass. tells us that he's... Can you hear me over the shuffling?
Sorry about that.
Ernie from Lunenburg, Mass. tells us that he's been at the same job for 30 years and he really hates being there now and wants to retire. Is this going to be possible within the next 12 months?
Okay. We'll give this 3 times. So we'll pull 3 cards for Ernie. Okay, first of all, the first card to describe him is the Knight of Cups reversed. Generally speaking, a cup family or a Knight of Cups is a very intuitive, very kind, very generous person. So that's part of his personality and his trait. But when the cup is upside down, he's run a course where his inspiration has run dry in the present career, because this question is about work. And he's constantly thinking, how am I going to change this for the better? Now, the Chariot card follows, and this card is also reversed. This is one of the 22 major arcana cards, so it's from the celestial realm, or the angels, so to speak. And when the Chariot's reversed, it's the same thing on the other side, meaning that his angels and his guides don't want to really support forward motion more into this job. Find that even metaphysically, some of the solutions are going to be opening up, but not within, but pushing him to another direction. And the Queen of Swords is possibly his partner or his person that is with him, who is also pushing through the energy and helping to support him. But we're going to have to pull 2 more cards to get the answer, because these 3 cards just tell us that the angels and himself don't want to really support longevity in his career. So we need to look for solutions. Okay, and the solutions come. Now, the first card is the 2 of Wands. This card means that he holds on to the familiar, which is his present job, but he's looking towards the future. And what it says is that this could translate to that because the world is within his grasp, that would indicate freedom. That would indicate retirement. That would indicate some kind of opportunity that comes to him from within the job to allow him to maybe come out of the job earlier. And this is the Six of Wands that follows it, which is a victory. So I anticipate by the second year from today, he should have this victory. Now, what does that mean by the second year? Well, that could mean anything, because the two could mean as shy as 2 weeks or 2 months, he might start to come into this understanding. And up to the second year, there's probably some kind of opportunity within the job that comes that allows him to maybe have this victory. And the victory is more in his design. So continue thinking searching for the answers of what you'd like to happen, and realize that it will.
Excellent. Thank you. Ernie, if you're watching, I hope you were. I hope this reading helped you. Now let's see if anybody else has questions on the side here.
Did Lynn have a question?
Lynn, let's see. I don't see a question from you, Lynn. I see a hello, but I will see if you could write a question here. We can't see the messenger right now, unfortunately, or else we'd have to just get off the screen right now. So if you could just type something in, that would be really helpful. Hi, Vanessa. So what should we do? We should just wait for another question to pop up?
Well, we'll give it a minute.
Yeah.
And
here, I can't read the questions when you're looking down there at the cards, sorry. Let's see. Well, how about while we're waiting for another person to ask a question, or if Lynn wants to post it right here, do you want to do a tutorial on a card that I pick?
Sure.
Want me to pick a card?
Sure.
Okay.
That sounds fun. For those that know the tarot, awesome. And for those that don't, maybe here's a little tutorial. So this card here is the Nine of Coins. And this card symbolizes wealth, abundance, and success. Coins traditionally have to do with money and finances, and out of the suit of coins, the 9 is the most successful as far as prosperity is concerned and financial freedom. So that's how the cards work. They speak in symbols, just as this person is comfortable in their vineyard. The bird actually symbolizes their connection to spirit, to their spirit guide, to their angel, communication. And working collectively with spirit and self, they were able to come into mastery of their own finances and wealth. And so when you read the tarot, that's how it speaks, and you're able to put that together to make sentences.
Thank you to everybody who joined us today. Again, I'm going to be putting a coupon code for the Orgone into our comments section, and also a link to the Wellness Cooperative where we will also be selling our Orgone, and that's in Sturbridge, Mass. Again, there will be a discount code as well. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you next week. We will be going live on Wednesday and Friday at noon next week. Thanks again.